exam, that is annual HSC, or we can say SA2. So best of luck to all of you. Hope you all are preparing yourself to answer all the questions from all your books, means all subjects, and to be very, very confident. If you will read and if you will just practice, then you will have enough confidence to sit in the exam. Okay, so I hope all my dear students, they will join and we will start today's class. Yes, Deepa. Okay, good evening, and I hope you must have prepared yourself, and your friends will also compete, and you all will compete among yourself to answer the questions, and I will be waiting who is going to answer the question first. Yes, so best of luck. I hope you all have read all the chapters. The tips to answer all the MCQs is just read the textbook. Reading the textbook is the best method to answer the MCQ questions, and it is also applicable for all your subjects. So whatever may be the subject, the most important thing is just make a routine and read all the chapters. Okay, okay, so today's word is timid. Timid means lack of confidence, someone who has lack of confidence. TIMID. Deepa, quickly write it down. Yes. So timid means lack of confidence. So yesterday we didn't have any class, but today we are having this class. Okay, hi. So what does it mean? Means lack of confidence, or its synonym is also bashful, and its antonym is extrovert, or its opposite word is extrovert. Okay, having a lot of confidence. We can say in a sentence as, okay, Sunita, hope you all are ready to answer all the questions. Quickly, we are going to start. Okay, Sivani, good afternoon. And the word for the day is timid. TIMID, timid. It means lack of confidence, and its opposite we can say extrovert. In a sentence, we can say the rabbit is a timid animal. Yes, the rabbit is a timid animal. Yes, Khushi, good afternoon. Thank you for joining, all of you. Now, it's time to start our question answer session. Okay, so while answering the questions, try to remember how many questions you really know the answer and you can answer the question. Try to count how many questions you really can answer. Okay, so let us quickly start. I hope you all are ready. If yes, then let us start. Okay, Mukesh, God bless you. Okay, your first question is as follows. God has given dash to the little flower. God has given dash to the little flower. It is glowing colors, beautiful petals, or sweet fragrance, or red color. God has given dash to the little. Yes, very good. So KS Education has given the answer first. Yes, Sunita, Sivani, fine. Best of luck. So your first question is, God has given dash to the little flower. So it is glowing colors. How is the summer sun described in the poem All Things Bright and Beautiful? How is the summer sun described in the poem All Things Bright and Beautiful? Unbearable, or unwanted, pleasant, or interesting? Yes, Ivani, clap for yourself for answering so quickly. Gitanjali, good afternoon. Yes, KS Education, fine. Aruna, fine. Madhusmita. So it is, already we have started the question. Second question is over. How is the summer sun described in the poem All Things Bright and Beautiful? It is pleasant. So who is the girl in the poem Village Song going to leave? Who is the girl in the poem Village Song? Try to understand the question. Who is the girl going to leave? So whom he is going to leave? Her family, her mother, her parents, or her lover? Whom he is going to leave? Okay, it is, the question is as follows. Who is the girl in the poem Village Song is going to leave? So not lover. Yes, very good. So it is her mother. The girl is going to leave her mother, grieve her lover. Okay, so leave her mother, So B option is the answer. Next is, who does Wordsworth compare? Yes, Deepa, Gitanjali, Sunita, fine. Next is, who does Wordsworth compare the solitary reaper to? Number one, the cuckoo. Number two, the nightingale. Both nightingale and cuckoo or other singers. So which is the correct answer? Number one is your the cuckoo, the nightingale, both cuckoo and nightingale, or last one is other singers. So which one is correct? Yes, Shivani, very good. So it is, yes, Khushi, fine. So both cuckoo and nightingale, that Wordsworth compared the song of the solitary reaper to. Next, fifth question is, the flowers that glisten in the poem Village Song are dash. The flowers that glisten in the poem Village Song are lotus and lilies, and champa, champa and lilies, lotus and jasmine. So which two flowers glisten? Glisten means, you understand, shine brightly. Yes, very good. So it is lotus and lilies. So these two flowers glisten in the poem Village Song as described. So the golden grain, yes, fine. Shivani, okay, Simran, KS Education, Madhusmita, Aruna, Gitanjali, thank you for all of you for joining and answering these questions. I hope you will be with me till the end of this class, because I know so many students of you just leave when I start grammar, because grammar you feel somehow difficult, but stay with us. Even if you do not know, just listen. Your listening will help you to answer questions. So sixth question is, the golden grain described in the poem Village Song means delicate dishes or nutritious food or nutritious grain or grain which looks like gold or sweet grain. Okay, so delicate dishes, nutritious grain, grain which looks like gold or sweet grain. So the question is, the golden grain described in the poem Village Song. Yes, fine. So it is delicate dishes. Golden grain means delicate dishes, means tasty. We can say that tasty dishes. Seventh question is, the river isles in the Village Song are haunted by the dash. Yes, Simran, very good. So the river isles in Village Song are haunted by the little bird, quail, skylark, or nightingale. So who haunt? Haunt means visits. Yes, Gitanjali, very good. Khushi, KS Education, yes, Koel, Koil. So Koel hunted river isles. The sentence in your poem is, Koel hunted river isles. Very good. So its answer is Koel. One day Vicky rode his bike to his friend's house in Dash. One day Vicky rode his bike to his friend's house in Dash. To his friend's house in the next town, next road, next lane, next village. In the next town, next road, next lane, next village. So which one is the correct answer? One day Vicky rode his bike to his friend's house in the, yes, Nabakishore, very good for answering first, in the next lane, Lane, next lane. Yes, Sivani, Aruna, Sunita, fine. And next question is, it was dash for the brain to be called a specimen. It was dash. Okay, long questions, the easiest way, you just write it and read it. So listen, some of you can remember the long question reading it by 5 times, some maybe 10 times, or some 20 times. But it is not that you cannot remember the long questions. Just read and read and read. If you will read 5 times, then you will surely remember. Then start writing. Okay, in this way you can remember long questions. So it was dash for the brain to be called a specimen: astonishing, insulting, disgusting, or interesting. So it was dash for the brain to be called, yes, very good, KS Education. So it was dash for the brain to be called a specimen: astonishing, insulting, disgusting, or interesting. So it is insulting for the brain to be called a specimen. So what was the chagrin of Vicky's brain? So, what was the chagrin of Vicky's brain? So, to be a part of medical education, or to be shown as object, or to be dead in an accident, or to be ended up in a jar. So, what is the chagrin of Vicky's brain? What is the chagrin of Vicky's brain? Okay. So, your question is, Options are to be a part of. Yes, yes, let me see who is answering it first. So, what is the chagrin of Vicky's brain? Yes, quickly just answer this question. Okay, from the formalin jar, what is the chagrin of Vicky's brain? Feeling of unhappiness, disappointment. Okay, so to be a part of medical education, to be shown as object, to be dead in an accident, or to be ended up in a jar. So in second stanza, last line, fourth line, you will find yet ended up in this jar to my chagrin. So that is his chagrin. So to be ended up in a jar is the chagrin. Yes, very good. And next question is he dash destroyed Lencho's cornfield. So your poem 10 questions over. Next is your prose. Fine. So in prose, dash destroyed Lencho's cornfield. Hailstones, rain, a plague of locusts, or hailstorm. Hailstones, rain, or a plague of locust, or hailstorm. So yes, question number 11. Dash destroyed Lencho's cornfield. Hailstones, hailstones destroyed, or rain, or a plague of locust, or hailstorm. Yes, Nabokishore, very good. So it is hailstorm, not hailstone. Hailstones are a part of hailstorm, but hailstorm is the storm that destroyed Lencho's cornfield. And next question is 12th question is the postmaster stuck to his dash. Yes, very good. So the postmaster stuck to his idea. The postmaster stuck to his idea, policy, decision, resolution. The postmaster stuck to his idea, policy, decision, or resolution. The postmaster was stuck to his resolution. Sivani, very good. So your question number 12 is over. And next is your 13. Gandhiji's conviction of lying made him cry in deep dash. Gandhiji's, yes, Khushi Pradhan, KS Education, Nabokishore, Madhusmita, Pathani, Maharana, very good. So Gandhiji's conviction of lying made him cry in deep pain, suffering, hot, anguish. Pain, suffering, hot, or anguish. Very good, Navkishore. So best of luck all of you. I hope you will secure 50 out of 50. This is the motto of our class. Okay, Gitanjali, very good. Next is 14 question. Gandhiji received corporal punishment in dash standard. In which standard did Gandhi receive corporal punishment? 7th, 6th, 2nd, or 1st or 2nd? 7th, 6th, 2nd, or 1st or 2nd? Yes, Gitanjali, very good. So okay, 13D, and now it is first 14 question. Yes, KS and Sunita Nabokishore, very good. Next is 15 question. Magh Bihu is observed in dash. Magh Bihu, you know, three types of Bihu festivals the people of Assam they celebrate. So Magh Bihu is observed in dash mid-October, mid-September, mid-April, mid-January. 15 question. Magh Bihu. So which one is Magh Bihu? Rongali Bihu, Kongali Bihu, Bhogali Bihu. Bhogali Bihu is the Magh Bihu. So Magh Bihu is observed in dash. Very good. So clap for yourself for answering quickly, correctly, and confidently. So it is mid-January. Fine. The most colorful and charming festival of Nagaland. You know Nagaland? So the most colorful and charming festival of Nagaland, Mopin, Mostu, Hornbill, Sagadhawa. Mopin, Mostu, Hornbill, Sagadhawa. The most colorful and charming. It's Mostu, I don't think so. You just open your book and just find out which one is the most colorful. So one of the most colorful and charming festival in Nagaland is Hornbill Festival. No, not Sagadhawa, not Mostu. It is Hornbill Festival. Okay. One of the India's most colorful and charming festival of Nagaland is Hornbill. Page number 50 and it is 14 paragraph. Next is your 17 questions. Dash is lying farther north in the mountain region of Himalayas. Dash is lying farther north in the mountain region of Himalayas. Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Tripura. Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim and Tripura. Very good, Sibani. So it is, so two such type of question you will get. One is for Assam, that is situated in the eastern Himalayas, and one is Arunachal Pradesh, that is lying farther north in the mountain region of Himalayas. Yes, very good. Next is, people pray for driving away evil spirit and acquiring prosperity and wealth during dash, during Mopin, Kongali Bihu, Wangala or Karachi Puja. Okay, so people pray for driving away evil spirits and acquiring, very good, so acquiring prosperity and wealth during Mopin. It is a festival of Arunachal Pradesh, and Mopin is a goddess. These are the questions you may get from this particular festival, that is Mopin. So Mopin, during Mopin, people pray for driving away evil spirits and acquiring prosperity and wealth. Okay, fine. And next is Chapter Kut. So I request everyone to answer the question. Don't sit idle. Everyone has to answer the questions. If you do not know, then when you come to know, just start writing. Everyone has to write. Chapter Kut is popular in Mizoram as dash festival, spring festival, autumn festival, winter festival, summer festival. Spring, autumn, winter, summer. So I am talking about Chapter Kut. Chapter Kut is a festival of which state? Mizoram. Chapter Kut is celebrated in Mizoram, and it is famous as the festival of spring. Very good. So all are writing correctly. Thank you. Which festival in Tripura is observed for a week-long festival in Tripura? What is the name of that festival? Mopin, Sagadhawa, Karachi Puja, Wangala. Yes, very good. Clap for yourself, KS. So it is Mopin, Sagadhawa, Karachi Puja and Wangala. So Sunita, Nabokishore, Gitanjali, KS, Madhusmita. Fine. So all are writing correctly. Yes, Pathani Maharana, Sivani. So it is Karachi Puja. So your prose poem is over now. Let us start our story. So 10 questions from story. Let us see how you are answering. Timothy was later fed on the delicious diet of dash. Timothy was later fed on the delicious diet of pigeon and rabbits, cod liver oil, raw mutton. Number 1 is pigeon and rabbit, cod liver oil and raw mutton, pigeons and raw muttons, cod liver oil and pigeons. Yes, Sunita. So it is, Timothy was lacto fed. So first he was given milk, then milk proved very heavy for the tiger. So later it was shifted to mutton and cod liver oil, and after that it was shifted to pigeons and rabbit. Very good. So 3 types of food you will find. Number 1 is your milk, then is your mutton, raw mutton and cod liver oil, and finally in latter the tempting diet of pigeons and rabbits. But sir, it is not your tiger. Who said this? But sir, it is not your tiger. Who said this? The supervisor of the zoo, or the old keeper, the superintendent, or the other visitors. Who said this? So it is the old keeper. There are 2 keepers with whom grandfather talked or had a conversation. So it was the old keeper who said that it was not but sir, it is not your tiger. Okay, fine. So it is old keeper. Next is Sergei 23. Sergei flossed and torn from the ragged creature with an expression of anger, expression of disappointment, expression of disgust, and expression of displeasure. Sergei flossed and torn from the ragged creature with an expression of anger, disappointment, disgust, or displeasure. Okay, so if you have your book, then you can just go to page number 116, and in the 5th stanza, 5th paragraph, you will find it is an expression of disgust. Okay, so expression of disgust. Okay, so C is the correct answer. Very good. And next question is, as a notary, Luskov earned dash a month. 5 rubles, 15 rubles, 25 rubles, 35 rubles. Yes, Deepa, it is disgust. D-I-S, G-U-S-T, D-G-U-S-T, disgust. Yes, K-S, Nabokis are very good for answering correctly and quickly. Gitanjali, Sibani, fine. So, as a notary, Loskov earned 35 rubles. Next is at Algo's house, the old aunt asked Algo dash to be the chief judge, to become or to come to the panchayat for a while, or not to hesitate to say the honest thing, or to forget the quarrel. So the question is at Algo's house, not in the punch. At Algo's house, the old aunt asked Algo dash to be the chief judge, okay, or to come to the panchayat for a while, or not to hesitate to say honest things, or to forget the quarrel. So the chief, to be the chief judge, he said in the punch, not at his home. When the old aunt visited Algu's house, then he said just to come to the panchayat for a while. So B is the correct answer. That is to come to the panchayat for a while, not to be a chief judge. So to be a chief judge in the panchayat, but at home, at Algu's house, just to come to the panchayat for a while. Okay, the price of Algu's bullock. Yes, Pragya Paramita, welcome to our class. The price of Algu's bullock was dash. Price 150 rupees, 200, 250 rupees, or 300. The price of, yes, very good. So it is 150 rupees. Then next question is Samju promised Algu to pay off the price in dash. Samju Sahu promised Algu to pay off the price in a week's time, in a fortnight time, in a month's time, or in a year's time. Yes, Madhusmita, Sivani. So answer is fine, very good. It is in a month's time. Very good, very good. In a month's time. Samju Sahu had dash, a rickshaw, a bullock cart, a trolley, or an ekka. Samju Sahu had dash. Samju Sahu had a rickshaw, a bullock cart, or a trolley, or an ekka. So D is the correct answer. Very good. E-K-K-A, ekka. E-K-K-A. Fine. So next two questions from your non-detail. Those are, in the last meeting, Sergei came to know that Loskov was working as a dash. In the last meeting, at the window of the ticket counter of a theater, in the last meeting, Sergei came to know that Loskov was working as a copywriter, a woodcutter, a notary, or an advocate. Sergei was working as a copywriter or woodcutter, notary, or an advocate. Yes, very good. So finally, Loskov was working as a notary. That Sergei knew just at the last meeting, in the last meeting. Last question from your story, 30 question. One dash Samju put double load on his bullock. One dash, one evening, morning, afternoon, or night. One dash Samju Sahu put double load. So double load, when did he put double load for the bullock? So evening, morning, or what was the time? When he just did a double load. Yes, one evening. Very good. So it was evening time and Samju Sahu just put a double load one evening. Okay, and your 30 questions are completed. Next is your vocabulary and grammar. I request everyone, don't leave the class even if you do not know the answer of this grammar, but your listening matters a lot. If you will listen only, then also you can answer the questions in your exam. Okay, best of luck for grammar. So do it immediately. It is a dash type of sentence. Do it immediately. Declarative, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Do it yourself. Do it immediately. Sorry. Do it immediately. What is the type of sentence? Declarative, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Declarative, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Yes, K.S., Sivani, Nabakisar. Very good, Sunita. So it is imperative sentence. Have a pleasant journey. The imperative sentence denotes dash. Suggestion, advice, wish, prayer. Yes, Khushi, Mukesh, Pragya, very good. So, yes, Deepa. So, my question is, have a pleasant journey. This imperative sentence denotes means expresses suggestion, advice, wish, or prayer. Yes, fine. So it expresses wish. This family dash my former students. So this is from your subject verb agreement. So this family dash my former students. Is my former student are has was. Is are has was. So this family dash my former students. Students, you can see students. Students means not singular. It is plural. So yes, Sivani, Nabakishore, this is very important. You should know this family dash my former students. Students. Okay, so students means are, not is. Answer is are. Mr. Basant Behra lives dash 205 Bapuji Nagar. So use appropriate preposition. At, in, on, by. At, in, on, by. At, in, on, by. Mr. Basant Behra lives dash 205 Bapuji Nagar. So this is particular address means at. Okay, fine. Next is life is how we spend it. Life is how we spend it. So the function of the noun clause. So which one is the noun clause? How you are going to know? Noun clause starts with that or WH word. So here life is how we spend it. So here noun clause is how we spend it. So the question is, what is the function of this noun clause? Here it is used as a verb, subject of the verb, complement of the verb, or in apposition to the noun. This is the question. This is your 35 question. Life is how we spend. The question is, what is the function of this noun clause? So here noun clause is how we spend it. So it is used after be verb. Is there. So after be verb, we always have complement of the verb. Okay. So after be verb, we always have complement. Very good. Very good, KS, Sivani and Nabukisar. Next question is 36. I dash you if I receive the news. I dash you if I receive the news. So options are inform, will inform, would have informed. I dash you if I receive the news. I inform you, will inform you, or would inform you, or would have informed. Yes, just tell me. So this is the type of if clause. So if okay, so this is, we have four types of if clauses: zero type, type 1, type 2, type 3. It is type 1. No, it is, so I will inform you if I receive. So in one side we have will form, other side present simple. So this is your type 1. In page 84, learn and practice grammar, open page 84, you will find the sentence. So if you work hard, you will get a first division. So like this, if I receive the news, I will inform you. If I receive the news, I will inform you. Okay, so this is type 1 if clause. Type 1, okay, if clause, adverb clause. Next is 37. He will come even though you do not invite him. He will come even though you do not invite him. So what is the question here? Here the adverb clause, even though you do not invite him. Even though. So what is the type of adverb clause? What is the type of adverb clause? Page 83, you will find different types of adverb clauses. Grammar, learn and practice grammar, page number 83. You just see in place of concession. So options are condition, purpose, concession and reason. Condition, purpose, concession and reason. These are the different types of adverb clauses. Your sentence is, he will come even though you do not invite him. He will come even though you do not invite him. So even though, if we use even though, so that is adverb of concession. Yes, very good, Navaki sir. So it is adverb of concession. So here in page 83, you will find some of the words that will help you to understand or to know or recognize what is the type of adverb. Next question is, we felt the door open. What is its passive? We felt the door open. The door was felt open. The door was felt opening. The door was felt to be open, or the door was felt to open. We felt the door open. We felt the door open. So what will be the passive of this sentence? Passive of this sentence. Who can say? We felt the door open. So its passive is the door was felt to open. The door was felt to open. Next question. Bullu asked me, dash, fill in the blanks. Where am I going? Where I was going? Or where I am going? Where I have gone? Bullu asked me. Listen carefully. Bullu asked me. See, it is not a question that the be verb will be in the beginning. So Bullu asked me, where am I going? Or where I was going. Where I was going is the correct answer. So Bullu asked me where I was going. Your answer is not relevant. Give a single word for not relevant. It is quite known to you all. So my question is, your answer is not relevant. Not relevant means, give a single word for not relevant. Options are irrelevant, misrelevant, disrelevant, irrelevant. Yes, irrelevant, misrelevant, irrelevant. Okay, IRRE. Yes, very good, Nabkishore. So be with me, even if you cannot understand. I am repeating all the questions again and again with its options. Just try to listen, have patience, and try to understand. It's not easy to write in the whiteboard, but because it will take a lot of time. Okay, so your answer is irrelevant. IRRE. Irrelevant. RELEVANT. Irrelevant. A very strong wind is called dash. So this is a question, single word from your chapter, A Letter to God. A very strong wind is called cyclone, tornado, gale, hurricane. Cyclone, tornado, gale, hurricane. A very strong wind. A very strong wind is called cyclone, tornado, gale, hurricane. Very good. So clap for yourself, have patience, listen carefully. So it is not cyclone, Rohan, it is gale, Gale, gale. Next is, he is not dash fit. He is not dash fit. Physical, yes, physiology or physically. So he is not. Yes, Sivani, Dipa, Pragya, Khushi, very good. Mukesh, fine. So it is gale. So Khushi, correct your answer. Very good. So physically, PHY, So KS, your spelling is correct. Sivani and Nabukishore, correct your spelling. So physically, PHY, PHYCALLY. Yes, Deepa, fine. So he is not physically fit. Don't dash the children. Don't disappoint the children, discourage the children, disgrace the children, disrespect the children. Don't dash the children. Don't disappoint, don't discourage, or don't disgrace or disrespect. So don't, yes, discourage. Don't discourage the children. The dance with brisk steps. So what is the meaning of brisk? Brisk means rhythmic, slow, quick and energetic. What is the meaning of the word? Yes, what is the meaning of the word brisk? BRISK, brisk. Brisk means, options are rhythmic, slow, quick, rhythmic, and energetic. Very good. Very good, Nabaki sir. So it is, yes, quick and energetic, both the word. Quick and energetic. Very good, fine. The camel is the means dash transportation in desert. The camel is the means dash transportation in deserts. For, to, of, with. For, to, of, with. Use appropriate preposition. The camel is the means dash transportation. No, it is means of transportation. Means of transportation, KS. Correct yourself. So people make paper from pulp. People make paper from pulp. It's passive. Paper is made from pulp by people. Paper has been made from pulp. Paper is made from pulp, or paper will be made from pulp. Yes, Deepa, Shivani, Mukesh, Khushi, very good for answering. So my request is, even if you do not know, yes, Pragya, fine. Yes, Rohan, fine. So it is off. So okay, okay, so this is paper is made from pulp. This is the passive of people make paper from pulp. People make paper from pulp. This is the active sentence, and its passive is paper is made from pulp. Okay, last few questions. Men clad in full warrior costumes dash their hunting and warring skills. So this is a sentence from your festivals of Northeast India. I'm once again saying, if you want to secure good marks in MCQ, just read the textbook. Men clad in full warrior costumes dash their hunting and warring skills. Bring out, show off, bring in, hand down. Bring out, show off. Very good, Pragya. So bring out, show off, bring in, or hand down. Have patience, listen carefully. When you come to know, type it. Have patience, listen carefully. When you come to know the answer, then type it. Okay? So men clad in full warrior costumes dash their hunting. So what do they do with their hunting and warrior skills? They just bring out, no. They just show off. They just show off their okay, you can go to your book, Festivals of Northeast India. This is a direct sentence. I hope you will get it quickly. To show off their warring skills. Clad their festival. Okay, it is, you will find it in your book. Okay, last few questions. So next question is, the government dash very unpopular if they had not raised taxes. Yes, so off. OFF, so off. OFF. So next is your okay. So next is, the government dash not be in, the government dash unpopular if they had not raised taxes. The government dash very unpopular if they had not raised taxes. Would not have been, would not, will not be, or cannot be. So this type of question you will surely get in your exam. So the government dash very unpopular if they had not raised taxes. Would not have been. Your verb is be, and it is written not be in the bracket. And last two questions. We sat for lunch after mother dashed the eggs. We sat for lunch after the mother dashed the eggs. Fried the eggs, had fried, had been frying. Okay. So if two actions happened one after another, for first action, past perfect. For second action, past simple. So here we sat means it is past simple. So the next one is past perfect. So we sat for lunch after mother had fried. Had fried. Very good. After mother had fried. The last but not the least. So your last question is, people worship God to rise to a higher plane of life. So here plane is written as PLAIN. Just write down the homophone of this PLAIN. Plane. Yes, Shivani, Khushi, Mukesh and Deepa, thank you for being with me for such a long period of time. Hope you, yes, very good, Shivani. So it is PLANE, not PLAIN, higher plane of life. These are known as homophones. They are pronounced alike. They are pronounced alike means equally they are pronounced, but their spelling is differs, and we have to use according to its need. So people worship God to rise to a higher plane, PLANE. So with this we have completed 50 questions, and I hope you must have counted how many questions you have answered. Now it's your time. Quickly write down how many questions you have answered now. So today's thought is, so till you write the numbers, I'm just reading out the thought of the day. So today's thought is, a child without education is like a bird without wings. Okay. So a child without education is like a bird without wings. You just imagine what will happen to the bird if we will just cut the wings. So likewise, if you child you do not have education, then it has no meaning. So education will give you wings to fly in the sky of this world. So hope that you will just add wings, means education, to your life to help you to enjoy it. Okay, so with this hope that you will prepare for the next class, means for tomorrow. Best of luck and be with me. I hope we will get success. The motto of my class is to help you secure 50 out of 50. 50 out of 50. Best of luck. Bye. Take care. Don't forget to join tomorrow sharp at 4:30. Bye bye. Okay, Pragya, Khushi, Deepa, thank you all of you for joining and just listening patiently. Okay, bye. Take care.